Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever Hard Mode. Today's episode we're going to be completing the road network in as far as connecting the remaining cities is concerned and trying to optimize the ones that are connected so that there are not too many passengers waiting at each of the central stations. Let's get to it. So our first connection was relatively straightforward. We have a road network that extends outwards this way. So we're going to use Northallerton's position to connect it to the remaining towns in its vicinity. Starting with, well, I will probably name to Culloden, just because reasons. Flat. Ooh, that's an expensive bit of road there. Let's see if we can make that a little bit cheaper. I see. Let's turn on the contour lines and find out what's going on. Starts relatively high up. So I'll put it there. And then let's see. We might actually want to go round this mountain. There's a gap there. Ooh. Hello. Let's switch off these contour lines again and connect that there. A little bridge there. Never hurt anyone. Right. Upgrade the existing roads to be faster. Done. Oh, I actually did that. Oh, that's a very good country road. Excellent. And we're going to use, we're going to put a central depot in here. Where's the closest one? All the way over there. So I think a depot at this part of town would be profitable, in the sense that it would take ages for the vehicles to start arriving where they need to be going. Okay, so we have at the moment 2 terminals and 2 lines. So the first thing we do before we put a new line in is extend this terminal. We're going to do that to accommodate another 2 lines. Not bulldozing too many buildings just yet. And over here, this will also accommodate, well, what will essentially be 3 lines, because it'll probably end up having a circular line as well. But till then, let's take a normal, bog standard little terminal building. How are we looking there? That's not really straight, is it? Let's try and straighten that out a bit. There we go. I'll blow away one factory. Oh well. Right. Oh look, they need food as well. I wonder if that food factory can produce enough for the lot of them. Find that one out later. So, make sure you always click on the actual passenger, because if you try and click on the cargo one, it won't let you. So, road passenger. We're going from Northallerton to what I will rename to Culloden. There we go. And we're going to put 4 vehicles on that line, because I think 4 should be enough for now. There we go. That's 1. And now we tunnel through this bit of mountain to connect to there. We're going to do this as the crow flies, because if you're going to build a tunnel, you might as well. 3 million. Tunneling is expensive, and I haven't figured out how much they're actually charging me for maintaining these tunnels yet either. I'm really hoping these routes will bring enough money in to make it worthwhile. Tunnel. Upgrade. And upgrade. There we go. Good stuff. So now I'm going to put another terminal in the center of town. This looks like a... Oh, well, that'll connect down to Siston, so we will actually make this one big enough to accommodate. We'll have another platform to the right. That's fine. 20 meters. There we go. And bosh. Done. This line is already paved. Good. So 2 new lines. We'll put one coming from hither. Makes a nice little star to there. So this is a road passenger from null to hit. We will buy us, come on, gimme. Yeah. Another 4 vehicles. I'm thinking he will split them up nicely. Nor hit. And last but not least, we will put in a line from hit to Siston. There we go. This one's green as well. Road passenger hit sis. Scrumptious. And I'm going to use this depot to buy another 4 vehicles. Excellent. So that's another 2 towns connected to the network. Leaves us with these 2 down here and, if I'm not mistaken, another 5 over here. So far so good. Let's have a look in the budget at how our infrastructure expenses are looking, because we did build some rather expensive tunnels. Yes. 52. Maintenance for infrastructure, 290. Well, that's 20,000 more over this period here. Does this count for tunnels? Because this one's only gone up by 6,000. I wonder. Okay. We're really going to have to do an expense test at some point. Okay. This is still the only way passengers can get out of this little hovel right at the back of the map. So at some stage there might be a train, passenger train, using the same line as these. But the problem with that is that it is really already quite crowded, with the especially with this short route here in between. Oh, forgot to switch off costs. There we go. That should smooth things over a bit. Okay. So let's move on from here. This doesn't actually need a tunnel, I don't think. We can probably make do with going through this valley and then connecting up to this end of town, or even there and using the existing roads. So, use a small street. It's all quite flat, very good. This goes downhill slightly. Do I want to... Well, it seems reasonable enough. 900,000, there we go. Connect through there. So we've got 2 people going there. And now we need to build ourselves a little terminal here, which will also accommodate what's coming through there. So I think we'll put it on this bit that's actually not occupied yet. We'll need 2, very good. So just, oh, actually, let's do this because this will be a rather central. There. Okay. We need to upgrade a bit of road. There. Yes, get that a little bit of an upgrade. And next line goes in. From here to this one. It's green. It's a road passenger. It goes from hit to 10. Excellent. We'll use this depot. And we'll put 4 on. Hit to 10. And the last little town is actually already connected. It just needs a little bit of a road upgrade, which will be this. Perfect. Will Halesworth connect to anything over here? Or possibly Matlock? I don't see why not. These are the shortest bridges and they already exist. So if it's the way to get across to this part of the peninsula, then quite frankly, I don't see why not. The question remains, do we build a depot here? Do we ever? I think it's probably not a bad idea. We'll do the South End depot as well, just to avoid vehicles having to cross half the map to get to their routes. There. Half of this one, perfect. Put a little terminal in here. This one doesn't need the extra platforms. Oh, so that's all industry there. Okay. And that connects up quite nicely to pretty much all of the town. So let's do that. Apologies for felling some of the industry. And put in the route there to there. And that's road passenger 10. Hail. Four vehicles is always going to be my minimum for each line, because they do have a little bit of distance to put behind them. Right. Off they go. And that's the mainland, pretty much connected. Now I'm thinking about expanding Siston and making this a U. So Biddulph and Matlock will be connected through Halesworth as well. There's nothing further in the corner. I don't see why not. We really need to start these passenger networks going, so let's go ahead with that. I'm just going to click up the speed a little bit so we can start accumulating some money, because at some stage we're also going to have to start looking at replacing some of the trains. That notwithstanding, we have the possibility of making this transit hub by putting in another station here rather than just... because this one's full. So, yes, I think I will. Let's give that a quick pause. Oh, actually, no. Get that truck out of the way. There we go. And what we want to do is we want to bulldoze that. Yes, I know. And we want to put in... well, for now, it'll only have 2. That's fine. It'll be the circular and... come on then. Straighten yourself out. There we go. So the circular line goes through here. It does. question is, do we slam hitch in on there? Not yet. Not yet. We'll just do a transfer line or do hitch in later. Now the bridge exists and this little bit of road exists. And if we connect to here, we won't need to go through any mountains. So let's see how easily that's done in terms of terrain. Click. Oh, don't be such a... yeah, that's a bit of a numpty. Yeah, it's okay. It's flat. Fine. And another 91 to connect to there. Okay. Right, put this back on. So we want to... Ugh. I really wish it didn't replace the city streets that are already made. That would really make life better. Okay. Existing bridges over there, so let's bring in the road straight up as the crow flies to that intersection. 200,000. It's reasonable. And upgrade that. The bridge. The other bridge. Good. So that's Matlock. How are we looking here? This needs to go to this one and then back over there. It's feasible. Let's just go along the side of the mountain first. Why are you colliding? Stop colliding. There. Oh, ew, ew. Okay, no, that's a bit excessive. Flat land, thank you. That's a nasty bend. Make this a little less bendy. There, excellent. Now we just connect to there. You want to build a tunnel through all that? Well, why would you want to do that? No. Yes, we'll take the uphill route. Thank you. Appreciate this a little bit higher up, but don't need to go excessive on the tunnels. And let's finish upgrading these road bits then. Done. Okay, so that puts us in a position to connect up these two cities. This one will receive two. Okay. Nope, wrong one. So one coming in one way, one coming in the other way. I'll take it for now. What this actually, yeah, needs to be in the city, unfortunately, but that's fine. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no, two will go. All right, fair enough. Connected, so they come in, plonk, city, and out again. Let's go. Connect you to you. And you are called Road Passenger. You're from Hale to Matlock. Excellent. You're there. 5 vehicles. This will need more than 4 because it's a longer line, which is okay. Now, let's look at Biddulph. Biddulph will have a road coming in which will take all the bloody traffic. Excellent. Come on, straighten this out a little bit. At least put a little bit of effort in. There we go. That looks relatively straight. Good stuff. So put a line from there to there. And that'll be road passenger from Matlock to Biddulph. Perfect. Depot. Buy vehicles. This is going to be a long tour. 1, 2, 3, 4. Matlock to Biddulph. Perfect. And the last line of this set will go from... Yeah, how does that look? Is that good? Yes, that's good. Excellent. Dunk, dunk. Row passenger, cistern to Biddulph. And 4 buses on that one. Well, actually 6. Go on. System to Biddulph. Right, that leaves these 2 little towns. Actually, that, yeah, should have made Biddulph a bigger station, to be honest. Although, what if I just connect Cistern down here? It's not that much further. Road's already there. And then this one goes back round to here. Right, let's have a look at these road vehicles first, because this is starting to really get on my case. Okay, manage all these vehicles. Replace a lot of them for 2.5 million, and paint them yellow again, because they're so pretty. Done. Next. Vehicle stats. What else is in bad condition? These ones. Manage. Replace. You see, this is what I mean. We need the money. Because these things go like nobody's business. That's that. But they are making money, so that's a start. Can we still afford to replace this whole line? We can. Okay. I think it's purple again. And, oh, cargo trucks. Crikey. Yeah. Probably have to speed this up a little bit more. Because money is running out. See, they're all making money. It's not the issue. Let's manage these. These are cargo. Dump truck. 1.8 million. Go for it. Get into these replacement cycles. Ooh, they're making excellent money. Yep. Another 1.8 million. Off they go. And the trucks that are taking the tools T8 Lee. 900,000. Okay. That's that done for now. They'll be back shortly. I'm pretty sure of it. Now, we have 3 lines here and 3 lines here. We could basically make Portishead Circular more attractive by now connecting the outgoing towns to there, which is what we're going to do. Portishead will get a 3rd terminal building right here in the slums. Let's pause that. Sorry, the industrial area. Call it the slums. Right, 2 lines for now. We're going to plonk it on the end of this there. Excellent. Oh no. Yes. Manage the line. Which one's missing? You're missing. So after Church Road, come here. Good, good. Okay. Let's build a little road across here. Of course, we have a mountain to go through. Why wouldn't we? I'm not happy about that. This road is not going to be that profitable. So go around it. Thank you. There. Nope, did this not connect? No, it didn't. Connect, thank you. And click, click. that's the way you're going to be going that way. Chapelle à la fur. Right, and Bitefoot. That can also connect back to Siston and Biddles. There we go. Zick. This is still dirt track. Oh, well spotted. Right. Done. Put an extra line on here. Clickety clickety. Thank you. Put a terminal in here. It's going to have that many passengers. I don't know. We shall see. 2. Because it's going outwards, and this will also have 2. There. And that's every city connected up. Let's go. Line. New line. From there to there. Road passenger. Paul. Chap. Oh, quite chap. Lovely. Portishead Depot. This will definitely not need more than 4. But it may turn into a transit line, because if we connect it up further, people might end up going around the other way. You never know. So we do road passenger chap to bide. Should we have a depot on this mainland bit? Probably not a bad idea. Let's put a depot here. Because why the hell not? And last but not least, and that's it. We're out of money. Chuck some more on the printers. What's happening now? Oh, here we go. This bide. Excellent. Everything is now officially connected. No more towns in the wilds, which is nice. And look at that. We only needed half of our hour to do it. So now we're going to look at optimizing this. Like between Siston and Bognor Regis, there's 54 on the Sis-Bog line here, and there are another 15 there, so that warrants another 2 buses, as it were, once we make some money. I do hope we're still in the black, and this is not the end of the game. Putting in a lot in one go is risky. So Cistern Bognor Regis, 2 more buses. Get rid of that backlog. How's our waiting here? See, this is now really turning into a nice little hub. Now, I'm not sure the Nor Bog line justifies having that many buses on it, to be honest. So we're going to actually put that one on the Nor Culloden line, as well as this one. There we go. We put 2 more buses on the North Culloden line because it's, well, pretty well stocked. How's Culloden coming along? 44. Everybody wants to get out of there. Good, excellent. What's happening here? So, Nor Hitchin. Yeah, you see that's also pretty full, that line. On this end there's 50 people. And here there's only 5. So maybe 2 more vehicles. Just to get the Nor Hitchin line more balanced. How's this coming along? The Hitchin Cistern line also packed. Wow, okay. That's, yeah, only 7 here though. 4 vehicles should be enough to handle this, really. We do need to upgrade these roads a little bit in town though, I think. There we go. So, Hitchin over to Tenterbury. How are we doing here? Balanced. Good. These towns need to grow. They have no resources yet. Okay. And Halesworth to Matlock. Matlock. Oh, Matlock's turning into a little hub as well. Good. 20. Matt Biddle's also 20. How are we looking here? Sis Biddle's, Matt Biddle's nobody. So the buses, well, the buses have just left. Okay. Nice. And, well, you see this is Bideford and Chapelle in the Firth are pretty small little villages, so there won't be much movement coming through here, except for the ones obviously moving on to Portishead. How are we doing here? Port Pen, Portishead Circular, Portishead Transfer. Okay, and here we have nobody going out that way. Oh, it's a shame. Kind of hoping there'd be more people heading that way. Well, never mind. The rest of the lines are busy, and if we look at our financial overview, we can see that the trains are making us big batches, but the buses are they're in the running, especially the bigger lines with the supplied towns obviously generate a lot more passenger traffic than the ones that have only just been added. But even those don't have anything yet are already starting to slowly move up the charts. Sis Biddleston, yeah, they're out of the red. And these down here are only ever so slightly in the red. Cistern Bognor Regis is being cannibalized for some reason. Ah, no. There's an issue here with the trucks again. Crikey. This keeps happening for some reason. Need to do something about this depot. This is not good. Oh god, no, this is not good. This is really not good. Okay. I need to figure this out. Let's see. Let's try and configure this depot in a way that it'll actually work. What if we move the cargo terminals outwards this way? There, we'll have a nice long cargo terminal there. And we'll take the cistern food and put it on Terminal 1. That should make all the trucks drive well in before... Yes, that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed. We needed the cistern food ones off that entrance, because this one here blocks the entrance into the cargo terminals more often than not if there is somebody waiting for delivery here. It's so dangerous. That actually bankrupted me on a previous iteration pretty early on because I built the very small terminals and you needed a lot of horse-drawn carts, and they just ended up clogging everything up because, incredibly, the horse-drawn carts are actually bigger than these trucks, although they only take like 5 units of each. So yeah, that is now an expensive terminal, but it has resolved the issue. And it won't happen again. Fingers crossed. How about here? Oh, there's a lot of traffic coming through here. Well, these are all backlogged now. So I may have put too many buses on this line for what's actually needed. However, we might consider making some construction materials for good old Bognor Regis and Winchelsea. That was the next plan, wasn't it? I mean, if we can supply this here, they can be trucked into Winchelsea without any difficulty whatsoever. Bognor Regis will need a train, though. They will need a train. The question is... We're not going to bring the train down through Winchelsea, so we'll bring it back round from the actual quarry to the town, I think. Yeah, that seems sensible. Okay, but apparently we're still in the black. 11 million. 11 million looks good. How about our maintenance? It's up to 194 on the roads, and it's up to 388,000 on the infrastructure. That's actually a lot of money that they're taking out for the infrastructure. Crikey. Yeah. Okay. Our waterways are profitable at 300,000 a pop. And our railroad is marginally profitable. Yeah. Can make 3 or 4 million in a cycle. Okay. So everything you put in essentially starts losing money. And you need to have, besides purchasing everything, you also need to have a buffer to make sure that you can absorb those losses. Now, I'm wondering if it might not be worthwhile building a bridge here, to be honest, because this is such a long way around to come back into the town. It seems silly. Let's see what a bridge costs. I wish it actually told you what the maintenance cost of every piece of infrastructure you build is as well. See, like, we can build a speedy bridge for 77,000 there. Is there a formula for maintenance cost? Because the lines are going to come along there. This is definitely the quickest way to go. See, doesn't need to go all the way over there anymore. Perfect. Oh, there's a little bit of road that needs upgrading. Clickety click. Done. Right. Have we got this relatively optimal? There's a little crowd of people there. Halesworth. Okay. Halesworth Matlock is a long tour. Maybe we put some more buses on there? Because they've only just arrived in the Matlock. Oh, they haven't even. Put another... Oh, yes, they have. 1, 2, 3. They're not spreading out yet. See, they're all sort of stuck at one end for some reason. Okay, we should be fine. This one's better spread out. In, out, good. Good stuff. Kitchen. Yep, good. And that's it. Clumperton. Oops. No caps. Culloden. Much better. That was irking me. Right. How's our food production down here anyway? We have a lot of food stored. 129 of 200 are being consumed. So we have North Allerton, 63. It's improving. That's good. Now that it's a hub town, it will do. And we have Siston with 146 and a very, very low delivery rating of 51. That'll probably come up now that these trucks are running smoothly again. Because every one of these trucks brings in half a truckload of food as it comes back. That's usually what it accumulates. So this truck only fills up at half the speed, or even less. I mean, some of these trucks come in here empty. Oh no, that one's actually got 11 food. Good, excellent. And here comes another boat. How much are we losing off this boat? Trucks, not that much actually. Trucks are lining up nicely. That's good. Good. Only 17 food for Siston. Okay, off the boat goes. Oh, that's what I wanted to check actually. There's yes, no, there's a lot of grain going missing there. Let's add another boat to the grain line. To be honest, that is worthwhile. I'd rather have one wait than have grain fall into the ocean. Okay, good. Where are our system delivery trucks? Only just coming back now. That will explain why the delivery rating is so low. And why are there 52 people waiting on the circular? Definitely need another bus for the circular then, don't we? Put another 2 buses in. Assistant circular. Perfect. It's actually one less intersection if we do that, which is probably a good thing. Oh, here we go. Road vehicles are complaining about the state they're in. On the Siston food line, we're going to duplicate one of these trucks. Just to increase the throughput. And possibly on the grain line as well, because there's a boat coming back and they haven't taken out all the grain yet. So let's put another truck on the grain line as well, just to be on the safe side, because this thing is producing. And I really want trucks to be almost lined up when the boat pulls in, because that way we have a relative certainty that that we lose less produce, as it were. There we go. Trucks are waiting. Maybe one more on the food line. Put more throughput. It's going to slow down now because the trucks aren't dropping off until they reach the terminal endpoint. Yeah, there you go. 110, 101. I'm losing a little bit of grain. Yeah. Yeah. Go on then. Make it another 2 of these. That should be fine. Done. Good. That's manufacturing nicely. Now, North Allerton food appears to be accumulating. All right. In that case, let's give it another. Oh, that was a mass clone. That was not good. So we'll put that one on the system grain. 2 should be fine. Very good. Even that out a little bit. Win Northallerton. Okay, so Win Chelsea and Northallerton are getting busier. How much are there on the Win Northallerton line on this side then? Oh yes, definitely. That'll warrant another couple of vehicles. Let's put in another 2 on Win Northallerton. Good. Go get him, Tiger. I should probably start dropping off food in Culloden as well. Might as well do it with trucks. Not like we have. Yes. Coming in that way. Okay. Hang on a minute. You can put it there. And I am actually going to put a little city street in here. It won't kill me. Just so the trucks can do a UE. There. What we're going to have to do here at the production facility is basically extend this to receive another cargo terminal for waiting. Good. And we'll add a line in. You can pick up food there, and you drop it off there. It's food. It needs to be full there. You can wait as long as you like. And it is road freight Culloden food. Warriors need food at Culloden. Done. And vehicles. Cargo. It's a long trek, so we'll say 4 for now. Let's see how they get along. Hello, autosave. Which means that this food factory is now... Oh, look, it's skipped up 1. Very good. It's being supplied sufficiently. I'm going to buy another vehicle and put it on the system food line. Because they really need to be almost... backed up. And they're not. I'm putting a lot of food through, which is good. Oh, look at that. Culloden Food has food on it. And there's trucks coming. Excellent. Great news. 200. Well, 200 is 2 farms, so time for the consideration of a third farm. And I am thinking the best way to do that is just cart it across the ships, to be honest. That's the safest way to play this, because otherwise it just becomes a very... Although, it's not actually that far away. We can make a road with a drop-off point on this side to bring food in. Let's see, how far does the drop-off point need to be? Oh, well, it needs to be on this. Needs to be on this side. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, really? It's doing it again, isn't it? Yes, Wallesley Logs. Let's see now. Oops, that's the wrong button. Wallesley Logs, manage the vehicles. Replace the lot. Ooh, Niles Wallesley. I thought I just replaced these. Never mind. It always feels like such a short time ago. And purple. Thank you. What else? Oh, delivery trucks. Okay. Done. Can you stop whinging now? Thank you. So, umming and ahhing. Do I cart them in? Do I cart them across the bridge? Because I need 2 farms, don't I? I'm bringing them past and then bring... oh, ugh. Really not easy. Alternatively, train. How much demand do I have at the moment? I mean, demand is completely maxed out, obviously, because it's 73, 72, that's 145, 260, 270, 270, we can produce 400, so we're not maxed out yet. We'd have to bring food down to Matlock, which we can do. And Biddulph. It's really not easy. Our stations are overcrowding. Biddle, okay. What about Biddulph itself? Do we have an overcrowded station? Oh, we do. Wow, okay. I'm impressed. Right, let's buy a couple more. Oh, what the hell? Seems to be the main. What? Hang on. Bid, okay. Bideford. Bideford is also pretty busy. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can break this down a little bit. Chateau Neuf du Pape. How are we doing here? Oh, that's cute. Poor chap 24. Oh, wow. Poor chap 55. Nice, okay. So, come on then, poor chap. Yeah. So basically our food production is now at a point where we need to supply in another one to reach the 300 mark. Shipment definitely wants 300, but our production will only allow for 200 because we only have 2 connected farms, and that's basically where we stand now. So do we just cart them across the river here? I would say let's give it a try and see how it performs until next turn. So we don't even need a real depot here, we just need a drop-off point, which we'll happily put there. That's a drop-off point. And we'll do a little bog standard street to loop back. Done. Cheap and cheerful. And we will collect in all the grain that we can as close to the bridge as we can, which would be somewhere there. That's an expensive depot, what the hell? Can we get it a little cheaper? No. 149. Very muff. Do we have got a road depot? Well, it's miles away. You know what? Sod it. Road depot there. And that's basically going to be another grain line. From there to there. Going to be grain. This is going to be a full load. This is going to be unlimited wait time. And it's road freight. And we'll call it Borgner Grain 1. Right. And we're going to stick tipper trucks on here. Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tipper trucks. Go get them, Tiger. Make this road fast, please. Click. Clickety click. Click. There we go. I really hate that the AI isn't updating the roads as they become available. But there you go. Such is life. The question is, do we need a third boat? Possibly. How are tipper trucks coming along? 3. Yep. Buy a couple more. That should be enough. Because those are going to start coming back relatively quickly. And this also gives us the possibility to keep the grain flowing. But there is one thing that I want to do, and it connects to how this harbor is currently configured, because this module is just not sufficiently large to accommodate a lot of goods. So we're going to just do this and increase the size of the terminal. Hopefully now it won't max out at 60. No, it shouldn't. Tipper trucks. Is a farm producing at 200? It is. Very good. One waiting. One coming back. Well, maybe one truck too many. Let's have a look. Hello. Yeah. Oh, will you look at that? We're up to 80 million. How cool is that? Yes, definitely too many tipper trucks here. So you can go back to the depot. And this is a very important thing to do. You need to balance these cargo lines out so that you don't end up throwing away money on vehicle maintenance, because it will eat you up alive if you have vehicles standing still for too long. These boats are now filling up really nicely. We will definitely need a third at the rate these tipper trucks are coming through. So we're going to do that as well. Or do we take a bigger one? Ha! Wait, that's the question. 175, 200, 175. These take 220. And they're 30 kilometers fast. These are 32, 27. Ooh. Okay, let's buy one. No path for big oh, crud. Hang on. Pause. I forgot. If you update your cargo size on one end, you have to do it on the other end as well. Otherwise, no big ships can actually land. There. landing, big ships. Clunk, done. Now, where are you? Get on that line, boy. Off it goes. And he's our first big boy coming out. Let's have a look. Oh, crikey. Okay, that just closed on him. Never mind. That is a lovely ship. Look at that cargo port full of stuff. So what do you say, boys and girls? 2 of these large ships going to do the trick? Probably. So why don't we send this one back to the depot? And we'll upgrade this one to a large one. So get some money back. Very good. There we go. How's our ship doing? That's perfect. That's going to fill up nicely when that one's arriving down there, and there'll be a full load waiting once he gets back. However, now we definitely need a backlog of trucks on this line. And I'm going to use a couple of tipper trucks just to increase the throughput up the line. It should actually be 50-50, but that makes it enormously hard to replace. You get on the other line. How are we doing here? Ooh, crap. Okay. You go on the... Oh, okay, he was stuck. Right. You can go on the Culloden food line as well. Culloden food line is overfilled. Dear me. We definitely need some more trucks on Culloden food. Let's... are we going to take some of these? Maybe not a bad idea, but let's... The problem with Culloden food is it's very long. It is really long. It has to go all the way up here, and that just takes a while for the trucks to get back. I am, however, going to duplicate this one. I think it warrants it. There's a lot of traffic coming in and out of Culloden, and if we put food on there now, then it's going to grow. Pretty much like Northallerton is. Excellent. Achievement. There we go. Transport Shark hard mode. 100 million without debt in hard mode. Done. Right. That's 10% of the road to $1 billion. Easy. Easy peasy. So I'm going to say, Bognor Regis. Really? You've got a lot of traffic on the Bognor Road, have you? You do. Okay. Let's put a couple more buses on there then. Nor Bognor. Good. It's a considerable amount of traffic coming through Northallerton. The next step will actually be to improve the road throughput here. Put a bus lane in and just make this a little bit more efficient in terms of transport, possibly make a rear exit, because there are 4 lines coming in here, so it might make things easier if we have the possibility for buses to leave through the back as well as the front. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this evening. We've made our 100 million mark, we've connected all the towns, and we are going to work on optimizing the goods distribution over the next episode. Ooh, 222 and a full boat coming in. 220. Wow, this is really going quite nicely. Right, thank you very much and good night.